Hey, what's going on? This is Andre from AndreSanders.net. Why not invest in your own financial education? It's sad that really if people want to do things that they, love to do, that, for the most part, they have to have the financial backing to do it. Now I'm not going to sit there and talk about, being happy, spending time with family. But I mean, shoot, sometimes even spending time with family, family might be living all over the country or all over the state, wherever you're living. But just little stuff as far as, want to just go and invest in your own financial education so you don't get burned as far as just throwing your money like maybe like in 401k. It was something that I remember listening to the Kiyosaki's podcast, which was one they did about a few months ago where they had two guys that were working in the financial industry as far as financial service industries, when they both really recommended people to go play the cash flow game that Robert Kiyosaki had created over 2 decades ago, as far as the cash flow 101. And it's something that Kiyosaki's mentioned. It's like a monopoly on fire, but really it teaches you how to go from the rat race and get to the fast track of life, when you seek that financial freedom. And again, these are coming from two people that are in the financial service industry, recommend to go play the cash flow game. And why not go play with play money other than get burnt with real money? Makes sense. But interesting that, again, two people in that industry will go recommend a game from a very successful entrepreneur who always been huge, and him and his wife always been huge as far as financial education, because most people don't do so. What we're unfortunately taught most of the time is set up a 401k. Well, what's also interesting too, Kim Kiyosaki in the same podcast mentioned that the guy that created the 401k, and I went to go do my own research on this guy. He said over 30 years ago that he called it a monster. I'm going through an article just a few moments ago, see where the guy was, what this guy, particular guy, his name is Ted Bennett, who's created a 401k. He really said that, like I said, he called it a monster, and he wanted the Congress to really just turn, off that system so not too many people get burned from it. And that's really sad because, it's locked into really the mutual fund companies and the 401k company itself, and they're the ones that are getting rich other than the people that actually invest in that. Now, also something that Kim mentioned as far as, if you don't want to invest in your financial education, okay, cool, go set up a 401k. And, you can shut off this video, too, because, I'm not really talking to you. But for, the person that's really interested in as far as working in financial education, why not go and invest without this, go do your own due diligence on what I just mentioned. Go do your own due diligence on the Rich Dad, .com site, which is free to set up, and you also play the game Cashflow 101 online, or also to just continue this working in financial education. The Kiyosaki's is not the only one. Obviously Rich Dad series of books. That's just my personal reference. You might have your own. Some people might want to go read Tony Robbins' book, Money Master Game. So many other people as well that talk about financial education. I think, if I'm not mistaken, Dave Ramsey mentions it a little bit as well. But the thing is, there's so many different options. Just go and educate yourself other than getting burned simply from such, with the, something, a system that is, hate to say it, is kind of rigged. And with all the little hidden fees as well. I do remember that's what Tony Robbins mentioned in his book, Money Master Game. But it comes down to working on your own financial education, as far as doing your own due diligence on something, other than just taking what most people do and just running what the masses are doing. Why not go and do your own education or yourself, education on this particular subject? Because again, it's your own money. So something just to really take a thought about, take heed about, because again, when it comes to money, it is serious business for most people. So if you got value for what I shared here, I'd love to read your comments below on I can say this video. That being said, I will see you in the next video.